So these are the ears of infinite beauty and hard work and whatnot. You can even see them really well. I mean, the camera's pretty good, but it's not that great. Anyway, obviously there's two. They're fox ears, technically speaking. They are made out of clay, thread, fur, and felt. The bases here are clay. They're also shaped towards the contour of one's head. You can't really tell here, but they're slightly, slightly concave. There are two inserts on each side. It's kind of hard to see. Little holes for either, hopefully, a shoelace, because I think the shoelace would hold up better, or a string of various sorts, so that they're threaded over and sit better on your head than if you just had a headband. The structure inside is of felt. That's kind of the basic outline. The felt has been coated in Elmer's glue in order so that it kind of gives it a firm yet easily pliable structure. So they stand up nicely on their own, but at the same time they feel realistic. It's not like you've got clay under there, which for me always kind of seemed stupid to have like solid clay. Anyway, after the fur was applied, which, by the way, the fur is out of one piece, which is a big deal because trying to make it out of two pieces proved to be nigh impossible and absolutely, just was not working. Made a mess, looked awful. And I think I would still try to find ways to critique the technique, but, yeah, this worked for now. If I make more for other people at some point in time, or make another pair for myself, then we'll change it. Anyway, so once the fur was applied, I shaped it with scissors, cutting generally how I've seen hair cutters cut hair. I'm not a hair specialist or anything, so I don't really know how it works. And trying to use quote-unquote feathering techniques to thin it out a little bit, because foxes technically have fairly thin fur around the ears, and these looked like bear ears, honestly, when I first started. They probably could use a little more thinning, but let's just say I'm a little paranoid that I'll go scissor happy, because there were a couple spots I was pretty sure I was going scissor happy. Anyway, so of course the inside had to be nearly shaved. I wish I could have done a more even job, but this'll do. And I had to be very careful because you really want around the insides of the ears to have longer fur. You'll see pictures that along the inside towards the bottom, or yeah, kind of outlining it, there's longer hair. Technically across the top and around this edge there'd be pretty much nothing, but because of the fur, the texture and whatnot, as you can see just at the top, this is already looking rough. Well, maybe you can see, maybe you can't. It's looking rough. Not so great. So I kind of didn't want to keep thinning it out too much. I might yet add a little more thinning to it, but just the way it was sitting, it didn't seem like the right thing to do at the time. Thankfully, Club or Ball Gothica at JAMPcon 2008 here in Chattanooga. Well, I guess I'm on lookout. It's going to be in Chattanooga. My guess is that if it's Club Ball Gothica, it's going to be dark, so no one's going to see it. So, yeah. Anyway, that is all for the fox ears. If you're interested in more, I'll have links to the pictures at cosplay.com whenever I get around to getting all this crap onto the computer. And yeah.